Hello and welcome to the today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, I am going to demonstrate you how you can take part in online mock test for IELTS academic preparation. There are different types of websites that provides us this opportunity for taking part in tests regarding IELTS academic as well as general training. One of them is IELTS online test. This is IELTSonlinetests.com. It has got exam library, mock test, and many more. Let's take a tour within this website. IELTS online test got some also has got some free webinars, free online webinars regarding the reading, writing, listening, and speaking. First of all, you have to create an account. After creating account, you can easily log in into this website. I have already created my account, and I am going to log in. After logging in, you can see that it has got in the home page, it provides you the information regarding the live session. For example, there will be a live session in November 20, and the time is 4:00 to 4:58 GMT plus 6 time. And you can see that about 1,1700 plus are going to attend this session. If you want to join this, if just click on this join, and you will see that this is totally free, and you have do not need to add any promotion code. Just click on continue, and you are in the list. Now you have got the list. Now the why I am here is to demonstrate you how you can take part in the tests regarding the reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And you have to click on this IELTS exam library. There are two types of tests. Number one is academic test. Number two, general training test. I'm going to demonstrate you the academic tests. In the academic tests, you can see that there are four or five volumes regarding this test, and one of them is IELTS recent actual test with answers. And you can see that the volume 1 has got more than 5,000 votes. That means it is very popular within this pack. Let me show you how we can you can take these tests. Let me demonstrate you the volume 6. After clicking in a particular volume, this will open you the opportunity to take part in the test. The first one is listening part, and you can retest every part whenever you want. This is the listening part, this is the reading part, this is the writing part, and this is the speaking part. If you want to take part in the listening part, just click on the take test, and after clicking this take tests, you will hear the instructions for taking part in the listening tests. This is almost similar to the actual IELTS test. No thanks, I do not want to. After clicking this play button, the listening part will begin, and you have to answer your questions as you listen. This is about listening part. In the similar manner, you can take part in the writing test. If you click on the writing test, you will see that the passage, no thanks, there will be a passage which will be appearing in the left hand side, and the corresponding questions for each passage will be appearing in the right hand side, and you have to answer the questions. And there will be a clock showing you the times, remaining time for this test. So listening, reading. The third part is writing test. In the writing test, there will be two parts, part 1 and part 2. In the writing task 1, this is the writing task 1, and this is writing task 2. In the writing task 1, you can see that it says that you have to write about this graph at least 150 words, and in the writing test 2, you have to write about these topics. After the writing will be writing. If you click on this, take this test free, then you will get the opportunity to write for task 1 and task 2. After writing, this is the timer. When you have finished your writing, you can save this as a draft, or you can evaluate your writing with the actual IELTS examiner. But evaluating your test score will cost you some money. Okay. And the third part, this was the third part: reading, writing, listening. And the third part and the final one is speaking. You have to click on the take this test. The speaking part one have some questions. Before taking this test, you have to know these questions. There are 4 questions, and you have got 5 minutes to answer these questions. So about one greater than 1 minute for each question. Topics 2, you will get 2 minutes for answering this question, and you have to describe about these topics. And topic 3, it has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions. To take this test, just click on take this test free. Next step, you have to allow your microphone. You can test the microphone, whether the microphone is working well or not. After, or you can skip this part. Let me skip this part. Yes, I have to skip this part. And the first part, introduction part, will appear here. Start now. And the first question is, what kind of place is it? And the speaking time starts now. If you have spoken enough for the question 1, then you have to click on the next question. There were 4 questions. This is the question 2 for part 1. And after this question, you have to click on click on the next question for the third question. And for each question, you have got some time to think. And this is the final question. Time to think for 5 seconds about this question. And finally, the time the test has been finished, and you can listen your recorded answers. And you can also evaluate yourself by your answer by yourself. If you think that it is not well, then you can reset this page and start your test again. And if you think that your speaking was right, then click on the next for the part 2. For the part 2, you will have at least 1 minute for thinking the questions. This is the timer for thinking, and this is the question. You have to answer these questions within 2 minutes. And you also have the opportunity to take some notes regarding these questions, so that during the speaking you can answer coherently and to the point. Okay, after finishing this thinking time, you can speak. And whenever you have finished your test, that means you can speak only for 2 minutes. That time, after completing these tasks, just click on next. Like the previous one, you can also evaluate yourself by clicking this play button. You can hear what you have said regarding part 2. If you think that this was not okay, then you can reset this page, and you can take your test again. And this is the third part for this speaking test. For the third part, you have to start, and you know that you like the first part, the questions will arrive in this section. And after completing one question, you have to click on the next question. This is the next question, and for each question you will get at least 5 seconds for thinking the answer. In this way, all the questions will appear, and eventually this will also finish like the first part. And when you have finished this test, you can listen to your answer, what you have spoken, and you can evaluate yourself. If you think that this was not good, you can take part in this test for multiple of times. So that's all about online IELTS test and practicing for IELTS. I think you have understood the procedures. And this is the recorded version for part 3. You can listen and evaluate yourself. So after you have completed this, you can submit this test. You can evaluate your test with the actual IELTS examiner, and with some payment, and this will cost $19.99. Or you can just leave your recording within this to be evaluated by the community. So that's all about IELTS online tests. Hope you have understood the procedures and the opportunity that they have given you. This is a community-based website, so you are most welcome to take part your IELTS preparation opportunity within this website. Thanks to all for